taking a look at the perp walk, quote unquote. That is the suspect there in connection with the Gilgo Beach murders. This video, as you can see, coming in a short time ago from our Fox 5 New York station as we continue to follow the latest on those serial murders. A Long Island architect charged with murder in the deaths of 3 of the 11 victims in the string of killings. Rex Heuermann, a 59-year-old man, has lived for decades across a bay from where those remains were found. We are now hearing from what I believe is the attorney here after that hearing. So let's pop up the audio and listen in.
Anything about him at this point?
Mr. Mayor, you were accompanied by any family members of the victims, so
Yes. Yes, Jasmine Robinson spoke earlier to the press. After this, Jasmine has been very disturbed by what she heard, and especially about the search for the victims' families. And so by this defendant, so she does not want to speak anymore. She's really hurt from what has occurred. So hopefully you can understand that. But she's here with me. So, all right, okay, everybody, thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
It's Rachel.
Hey, Rachel, how are you?
I'm good. Very
Yeah.
The black umbrella.
This is the defense attorney. To the yellow tie.
Only that's the defense attorney.
Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown.
Yeah, right there.
All right, so again, this is the video of that suspect as he was led into a vehicle. I believe this was right before he was taken over to the courthouse. Again, we just heard some very brief comments coming in from what I believe is actually the attorney for one of the victim's family members. So again, this is that perp walk, Rex Heuermann, a 59-year-old man living for decades across a bay from where the remains were found. Looks like we're hearing from another attorney now.
Is my co-counsel in this matter. We just got appointed on this case. There's not much I can tell you folks at this point in time. You can't hear? Okay. There's not much we can tell you at this point, seeing that we just got involved in this case. I did hear the district attorney outline his case. I will say to you folks that it's extremely circumstantial in nature. In terms of speaking to my client, the only thing I can tell you that he did say as he was in tears was, "I didn't do this." We obviously don't have any evidence. This is the beginning of the case. Everybody is presumed innocent in our country. There's a presumption of innocence, and we're looking forward to fighting this case in a court of law, not in the court of press.
Tears, right? Matches the description
Tears,
of someone
yes.
cheated Amber Costello.
So that's all I can tell you, folks. If you have questions that I can answer, I'm happy to do that on a general level. But again, I don't know specificity, so it would be hard for me to say that now.
Was his wife in the arraignment?
I don't know that.
His exact words were, "I didn't do this,"
Correct.
and he was in tears.
I'm sorry? Well, obviously, anybody who's arrested and charged with 3 murders is, well, I shouldn't say obviously, but he's distraught. He's clearly distraught about the charges here. Yes.
Michael, you said he denied it to you?
Correct.
What were his exact words?
I did not do this.
I did not do this.
Correct.
And did you believe him?
My belief isn't important. Your belief isn't important. It's really about the 12 jurors that are going to be sitting in the box one day, right?
You intend to take this to trial?
Absolutely. I mean, if you have an innocent person, you absolutely want to take it to trial.
Did you say his wife was here today?
I didn't say that, sir, no.
And he was crying while he said it.
I'm sorry?
Where was he last night when he was arrested?
I don't have these details. I believe he may have been arrested at his house, but I just stepped into this, so I don't know the answer. Manhattan?
What
Okay.
about all the evidence that was provided?
I didn't see any evidence. Did you?
But all the...
You're talking about the district attorney outlining everything?
Yes.
The district attorney is a very competent prosecutor. He outlined what he thinks he can prove. To me, it was very circumstantial. But again, I haven't seen anything, and I haven't developed a defense, so it's really hard for us to comment. Other than it's important to know that when somebody's charged with a crime, you have to afford them the presumption of innocence.
Have you been in touch with his family at all?
I just got this case an hour ago, so the answer is no.
What is your immediate reaction to the 200 Google searches on the Gilgo case?
I haven't seen him. I haven't looked at him. I can't tell you. I'm sorry.
He was remanded
All right.
without bail. You said you were going to do a bail application?
Yeah, the judge. Yeah, so the judge remanded him without bail, which is understandable under the circumstances. But I don't have any information in terms of risk of flight and the strength or weaknesses of the prosecutor's case to rebut that. So at this point in time, he's remanded, and obviously we'll have the opportunity to make a bail application at a later time.
One of the victim's cousins, actually, she spoke earlier today and was talking about the fact that, partial justice, and she was looking for full justice, and was very emotional about it. I mean, given all that and what the DA outlined and everything, do you believe that your client is innocent? The fact, do you believe
everybody is
he
presumed
told you that he didn't do it?
Everybody is presumed. I don't formulate a belief in my mind as an attorney whether somebody did it or didn't do it. Number one is there's a presumption of innocence, which everybody has to afford him. And number two is whether the prosecutor, the government, can prove their case. So those are really two important things, and I'm not in a position to comment on any of that right now. All right, folks, I'll take two more, then we got to go.
Do you intend to remain as his attorney? Did he give you any signal whether he intends to hire counsel?
I don't know. The judge asked us to take this case pursuant to the assigned counsel plan. I'm happy to take it, and I don't know what his intentions are, but obviously we'll find that out at a later date.
Do you know how his family is doing?
I don't. I haven't spoken to anybody. I'm sorry. All right, folks, have a great weekend. Take care.
All right, so again, that was actually the attorney who will now be representing the suspect there. You can see the perp walk video once again from earlier on today. Again, we do know this Long Island architect has now been charged in at least 3 of those murders, the Gilgo Beach murders, that are now considered infamous as so many people continue to talk about them more than a decade later.